Your staff puts a huge amount of data into TRACS each day. We can use an API to pull that information out of your database and show it off to your guests. After all, the TRACS database already has the latest updates about your collection, and it has interesting information from your frontline staff. Since this is information that's already being collected, the only added effort is in setup and approving content. California Science Center, National Aquarium, and the Denver Zoo have all started using the API. California Science Center has installed iPads at some exhibits. These pull information from TRACS, which creates touchscreen displays for guest engagement. The iPad is pulling information directly from TRACS through the API, so it automatically shows approved content from an animal's journal, and it updates what it's displaying to show which animals are in an enclosure. Guests get to engage with the display in a new way, and the staff knows that their journal entries educate the public. National Aquarium is using the API in their Surviving Through Adaptations exhibit. On those digital signs, they're pulling taxonomy references from the TRACS database. And, like the CSC displays, the API automatically checks enclosure information from TRACS. So the displays update regularly to reflect any changes in the enclosure's population. One more example. Denver Zoo has an app that uses their animal collection in TRACS to show predetermined taxa. When guests connect to the zoo's Wi-Fi, the app shows their location on an interactive map. Then, guests click into an animal and see information from TRACS, a quick bio in the animal's stats, like age and weight. There are so many different potential ways to use the TRACS API that we can't possibly think of them all. The information from TRACS doesn't have to go to an on-site display. You could send it to your website or social media. As you're dreaming up new ways to educate the public and engage your guests, we know you'll have some awesome ideas for ways to use the information that's already in TRACS. Let's make them happen.